Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Money in the Bank prediction video, and this time we're gonna do the briefcase traditional Money in the Bank match, and it is including Kofi Kingston, Rob Van Dam, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Jack Swagger. Originally, Bad News Bear was in it, but he's out with the shoulder injury. Poor Barrett. He's out with another injury.
If you're Wade Barrett, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
That's what I'm calling Bad Luck Barrett now.
Bad luck, Barrett.
Bad Luck Barrett. I'm afraid he's got some bad luck. So.
I'm afraid I've got some bad luck.
Okay, so looking at this match, I'm super excited. These guys are amazing. Like all of these guys, I know they can do amazing spots. Especially people like RVD or Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler.
And Kofi.
And Kofi, yes,
Don't count out Kofi.
And not Jack Swagger.
So Jack Swagger's the only one who can't do a pretty cool spot.
No, he's just gonna get the ladder and smack people around. I don't see that as a good spot. So, I'm really excited for this match because I was talking earlier of how last year they had the SmackDown or whatever you call it, the mid card
the
traditional
World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was like the opposite. Like it was better than the All-Star match for me, to be honest. Even though the All-Star was good, I still think the SmackDown was a lot better, just for everything that they did. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'm just gonna say like every superstar in there had their own moment, you know, and it made them look amazing. And I feel like in this match, with everybody in this match, I feel like everyone's gonna look amazing. But there's always gonna be there's only gonna be one winner, and I feel, and me and Giovanni are so like this is the biggest thing we've agreed on.
This is the only match we've agreed on like so greatly that we care about.
Exactly, and we are going for Dolph Ziggler again, and
show off.
Like Dolph Ziggler is so determined for anything, for this match. Oh my god. He reminds me of like a young CM Punk. Like that's what a lot of people say, and I agree because the first time Punk won the championship, they didn't think, you know, he was like, you know, championship material, and even though, you know, the wrestling fans, the people at the time, some wrestling fans thought he was like Dolph Ziggler in this position right now. Like they thought he was championship material, but he wasn't fitting the look. So I feel like Dolph Ziggler is gonna look back on that and look back on his first reign and how it didn't really work out and what he needed to do. And I feel like Ziggler is gonna get that second chance and win the World Championship again. And okay, I know I've said Cesaro is my favorite wrestler, but after all this time, I feel like Dolph Ziggler's like, you know,
he's up there.
He's shifting into that spot. Like Ziggler is my #1 guy instead of Cesaro. Even though Cesaro's in the main championship match, Ziggler is just so, like, I don't know. He to me, he's what I want to be when I grew up. And when I say that, I mean he's always determined. You know, when he speaks on the microphone, like you can hear like he wants it so bad, and I want to be like that. You know, I feel like everyone wants to be like that. Everyone wants to go for what they want to go for and speak passionately what they want and be confident as ever. So Dolph Ziggler is just so like I don't see anybody else winning except for maybe Seth and Dean. But from what I've heard, they said Roman Reigns was too early to win the championship. So I don't see how it's like I don't see how Seth or Dean would win. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I really want Dolph to win. Like I want Dolph to win. I feel like he's too much of an underdog for anything, and I feel like he's gonna take the steal.
He's gonna take the steal?
I mean, he's gonna take the briefcase. He's gonna
Oh, the steel
steal this.
briefcase.
Not
He's gonna
well,
steal the show and steal the
steal the show.
briefcase.
Well, you know what he said. It's not about stealing the show. It's taking.
Yeah,
It's about what's taking what's his. I thought that was some great words from what he said on main event.
those
So
were. Those were. Dolph
those are
Ziggler, like you said, is super passionate about this. Like, the WWE apps in promos, I don't really watch them. I watched one of them that you sent me even. It was just like, I could tell that it was legit and not like someone, oh, just say this and that and this, that. He was like serious about every single word he said, but WWE just continues to use him to get other people over, which I don't really see why. He's such a great wrestler. He's great on the mic. He has a good look, honestly. I could see him with the championship. And the thing is with me, I missed when he had the briefcase. I wasn't watching wrestling then, and I didn't get to see when he cashed in. But you know, if he did it this time, I'd love to see that this time. And Dolph Ziggler, I think, out of all the guys in this match, he makes the most sense. Kofi Kingston, come on now. Everyone knows Kofi Kingston will never get that shot. Jack Swagger, I don't think so. Who else? RVD's way past his prime. Dean and Seth are probably going into a program themselves. I see them possibly fighting each other out of the damn arena before the match even ends, or even comes close to ending. I think Dolph is the most reasonable decision, and I think he can steal the show whenever he cashes in that Money in the Bank briefcase, which is the most unpredictable thing ever in the damn world. So, I mean, I got my money set on Dolph, because Dolph is money. Get it? Money in the Bank, money. Ha.
I was just thinking how he's gotten screwed over so much, and you have someone like Del Rio in the freaking championship match, and Kane in the championship match, and Sheamus in the championship match, but you don't have Dolph Ziggler, who's like, he doesn't even care. He doesn't quit. Like, he doesn't care where he's in. He's just gonna try to work his way up no matter what. So I don't see why, like, Dolph doesn't win and why Dolph cannot win. Dolph needs to win. I need Dolph to win, okay? I need Dolph to win. And if Dolph doesn't win, I'll be so sad. Like, I don't care. I'll probably lose my mood of, like, watching the other matches. Like, I hope they start off with this match, honestly. I really do. I hope they start off with this match.
And the outcome of this match will determine whether or not you finish watching the pay-per-view.
I'm still gonna watch the review, but I'm just gonna be super disappointed.
I wouldn't, honestly. I really wouldn't. Because I know how much you like Ziggler. I wouldn't. I would just turn it off and walk
I
away.
know, but I'm
Got so much talent. Any of the other guys in the briefcase, Dean and Seth included, don't have the damn talent that Dolph Ziggler does. If they use them over Dolph, they're insane.
I've never believed in one guy so much. Like, I know I said Cesaro, but I feel like Dolph is just that one guy who deserves it so much. But they give him crap so much, and they give him all this shit, and he doesn't deserve it. And just the fact that he just doesn't give up, and like, you could have Cena say, "Don't give up" all the time, but you know what? He doesn't even have to
Cena
try.
doesn't need to try because
Yeah,
he just gets
doesn't
everything
need to
handed
try.
him.
Dolph needs to try every single night. He gives a great match every night, no matter who it is. Like you think back on like Dolph Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett, and that was a phenomenal match. But you know, like, I don't know if you saw that or not, but that was a great match. But then
What, Raw?
Yeah,
I
but then
saw
you would see like Bad News Barrett versus like someone else, and it would be like not that good as Dolph and Wade, because they're both, because Dolph brings up that spark of Wade, or I don't care anymore. Like, Dolph brings up the spark for everybody. Like, if you have Dolph in one match, it'll be certain in my book that it'll be good. You know,
He can make 3
like,
and B look good.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the best, but it'll be good in certain. Like, I don't think many people can do that. You have Alberto Del Rio, and I know you like Del Rio,
I
but
like
you know
Del
what?
Rio.
I like Del Rio too, but you know what? I don't feel as if he should. Like, I don't feel like he tries as much as Ziggler. I don't, like, the only thing he does is lock in the cross arm breaker and make people tap out and all that. And I don't feel like as if Dolph. I don't feel like if I feel like if Dolph won over Del Rio, I think people would have thought Dolph would have won over a lot of like Roman Reigns and maybe even John Cena. But I'm glad they had another briefcase match. I'm glad he could get another shot for both the championships. And if he wins the championships, if he wins the briefcase and wins the championships, it'll be the happiest moment of my life. Like I forget everything.
What if you in the
I mean,
future win the briefcase and the
I mean, I
championships?
mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, watching as a fan, like I know CM Punk won the WWE Championship. You know what? That I didn't even watch that live, to be honest. Actually, I did, but you know what? Dolph is just one of those guys that I look up to, and I don't know. I feel like Dolph is just like a new replacement for CM Punk. Because I was such a big fan of Punk, and watching his documentary, like CM Punk to me needs a whole documentary to explain why he's needs that push and all that. But Dolph, like he needs one match to explain to me why he needs that push. He needs one promo to explain how much he deserves it and how much he needs it. And I feel like Dolph needs it and deserves it, and I feel like he needs it. And if he doesn't win, I'll be so disappointed. I'll be done. So that's about it. I have nothing else to say.
Alright, well. Whew. You're going for Dolph. I'm going for Dolph. Hopefully WWE's going for Dolph. I can't be like one of those fans who say, oh, if they don't give Dolph the title, I'm going to stop watching. I can't say that because WWE's basically my life. But I sure as hell will turn off that damn Money in the Bank pay-per-view if Dolph does not get that damn briefcase. So, anything else to add?
No.
Well then, I guess you, the fans watching, have something to add. Go ahead and comment it below. Do you want Dolph to win, or do you think Dolph shouldn't? But really, comment who do you think you're gonna win. Who you think you're gonna win. Who you think is going to win. I can't speak English right now. Comment who do you think is gonna win. This outro is very long. Like this video, please, if you enjoyed it, to show support. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you have. Thank you very much. Go back and watch other Money in the Bank prediction videos. Thank you. Go do that right now.